So is a project of wireless body area network for medical supervision. So in this project we are using this heartbeat sensor to monitor the patient heartbeat, and this is temperature sensor. So we are going to mount this temperature sensor on the body surface or in armpits to get the body temperature of the patient. So this temperature will be monitored by the microcontroller. So here using the microcontroller of 28-pin microcontroller. This is the 16F876A. Okay, it's 28-pin microcontroller. So for this microcontroller we are interface the LCD to the B ports, okay, and a GSM modem at B0 B1 pins, and this ZigBee module, okay. So interface the C6 C7 pins, and to A4 of the microcontroller interfacing of we interface this heartbeat sensor, okay. So and also the temperature sensor for A0. This all this total thing is the above section is the number. So the above section is called RPS section, regulator power supply section. That's one. So the main purpose of this regulator power supply section is so here is a transformer. The regulator power supply section block diagrams are transformer, two step down the 230 volts. From this wire we will get the 230 volts, and we step down the 230 volts to 12 volts AC, and this is a rectifier DB107, and this is filtration regulation. So after that you will get the exactly 5 volts constant DC. So when you apply this, when you get this 5 volts DC to this microcontroller, it start monitoring of the heartbeat and the temperature. Means you get a reading from the heartbeat sensor and the temperature. These two values will be displayed on the LCD, and parallelly the two values will be sent to the central station through ZigBee. And as we know that ZigBee is a multi-point to point communication, means we can get the multiple patients data in the only one station, that is the receiving ZigBee station. Okay, and the GSM modem, so in any case of abnormal conditions like high heart rate or low heart rate or high temperature, you get the alerts. Okay, the alerts can be sent to the predefined number or also dynamic numbers. We can store the numbers also. Fine. So initial thing is we need to first thing is, as I told you, that we need to insert the SIM card. First step, that should be valid. No PUK number lock. It should be unlock, so unlock only. Okay, and the inbox should be clear. No inbox full. Should be empty inbox. Okay. Then we need to insert that SIM card into the GSM modem. As I told you that how to insert the SIM card also. So after that, give the supply to this GSM modem from this adapter. Yes. Okay. So after connecting the adapter to the 230 volt supply, this LED blink is on. Okay. This is indicating of power supply. Okay. And here the yellow LED is there now. This yellow LED is indicating of signaling. So if it blinks at a random duration of 3 seconds, indicating of it's got the signal, the SIM card, the inserted SIM card got the signal. Okay, so to get the confirmation, you can make a call to the SIM card also. You can make a call now. Can I call? Can you call to this number?
So SIM card to मेरे पास है.
Miss, do you know this number?
SIM card is similar.
My number, H. I'll make a call. H. You are roaming, right?
Yes.
Roaming number. Fine. So when you make a call to that number,
I think, sir, there is not a SIM card, sir.
that's my SIM card.
Okay, sir.
Fine. So if you make a call to this number, the side LED is there, green LED. That green LED will blinking same. Let us check. This ringing. Okay, so then confidently we can on the motherboard. Okay, so when you on the motherboard, the LCD will welcome us with the welcome message. Okay, ma? So after that, it will go on initializing of GSM modem. If the GSM modem properly initialized, it will ask for please insert the finger into this fingerprint module. This is the clip sensor. So we need to fine. short screen. Okay. So in this fingerprint module, we need to place our finger one, sorry, grip type sensor, so heartbeat sensor. So in this sensor one, so we need to place our finger like in the 45 degrees of angle, like this. Okay. So then only you'll get the proper heart rate. Then on the motherboard. So it will display the live heart rate. So if the heart rate is above 90, then it will display that high heart rate. Okay, and the body temperature also. So for heart rate feedback, so you can get this LEDs and a blue LED. So it blinks according to your heart rate. See, the blue LED is the number. Yes, it's blinking. So when it blinks, then only the microcontroller is calculating that the present heart rate. Okay, so now send a help message for this number. Now we'll go with the sending a help message. So it will inform the system will inform to you how to interact with the device. Help. So when you send a small letter, should be the small letters or the small characters. When you send a help message, it will send you the reply of to get the live parameters of the patient. Send GET to know about the project and about one. Right? Reply one. So when you send a one thing on the LCD display, when you send an SMS, if it is displayed that if it is displayed number only, then the message was received properly. Otherwise, the mistake was the message sending only, the message problem only. Then we will send once again the same message. Okay. Right. We'll get the reply now. I think I'll reply. And as I told you, when you connect this device, the receiver part is in a PC section. So when you connect the PC section to the PC, initially it will display the company name, and then after when you on this device, in our project the demonstration is like, first of all the SIM card, then supply to the GSM modem, then wait till the signal received by the SIM card, then after on the PC section, open the hyperterminal. I think you know how to open the hyperterminal. Start, accessories, communications, hyperterminal, any name, board is restore defaults. Then after on that board. Okay, then you'll get the company name, and then after when you're on this motherboard, means 1, 2 and 3, the PC section, this section. So when on this one, on the hyperterminal will display that starts. The start was sending from this one only. Okay, after sending the start from the motherboard, it is next second by second, it will send the heart rate along with the temperature of the patient. Okay, right. Thank you.